Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. The Pirates aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Tom Seaver, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Up next for the Buccos, Christian Brummett. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turn around with him leading off. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Jody Christian is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Wiggins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think you still have to look out for David Wright. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Ready now, Daniel Descalso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock to him.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Descalso stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Here's Chris Davis now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Mets leave 1. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Wiggins. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he fouls this one off. Wiggins is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, 1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Davis has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now in the box, Curtis Wiggins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Brian Brummett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Mets, Dave Carter. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Christian, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a move over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Carter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Jesus Bautista.
Yes, he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Ready with the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming to the plate now, Clay Orozco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Orozco, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Tom Seaver, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in now, Brian Brummett. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. The count now at 2-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Scott Gifford.
So striding forward now, Scott Gifford. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Gifford stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Digging in, Jody Christian. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base runner.
Into the box, Christian Brummett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
High in the air out to center field. Lagara's on the run, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at 3rd. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into 2nd with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The 3rd baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Standing in now, David Wright. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wiggins is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman, number 19, Prince Davis.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Davis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 0-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. The 2-1 on its way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit hard to short. Descalso is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right field number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch, popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready for another chance, Randy Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. hard on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Next up for New York, Dave Carter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Dave Carter.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. High pop up. Gifford is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Jesus Batista. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Missed with a breaking ball. To short. Wiggins takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Curtis Wiggins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Standing in, Brian Brummett. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Scott Gifford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Right side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping into the box, Clay Orozco.
For the Mets, second baseman, Clay Orozco.
Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer that winds up foul. And there's the slurve, but it misses. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wiggins fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 41, Tom Seaver.
So here now is the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here he comes again. 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Wiggins over to his left. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalso. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Digging in to try it again, Jody Christian. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jody Christian becomes the first out of the inning. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go Christian Brummett.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Now here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Ready once again, Christopher Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And it's 1-1. Brummett, base runner at first with one out. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Bends down and he barehands it. Safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. Runners will be at first and second with one away.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Ball two.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in once again, Tyler Wiggins. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Randy Wiggins, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
First baseman, number 19, Prince Davis.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Dave Carter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Carter. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Wiggins from the outfield grass. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance, Curtis Wiggins. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Stepping in now, Brian Brummett. Now a bunt attempt here. And White will smartly make sure this stays a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Alvarez.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford.
Gifford.
Yeah, she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Into the box now, Jody Christian, and he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Brummett.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Brummett. From the belt, the pitch. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Comes set with the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Orozco has it, and they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Wicket.
In now, Christopher Wiggins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back standing. 3 runs already home here. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopper foul. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. But the runner's back easily. Brummett, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Descalzo. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Bullet back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Jesus Bautista. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-1 home. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Riding in once again, play Orozco. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 59, Jamie Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Teddy Kalita will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Teddy Kalita.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins is going to get there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalso. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-2. Eric Goodell is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Eric Goodell.
Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Roberto Clemente.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This is line to left. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
And he misses with it, 1-1. So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Runner going a second time. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Count remains full. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Curtis Wiggins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Pirates 3 and the Mets 2. Next for the Mets, David Wright. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Wiggins is there as he tucks this one away, and you always like to set down a guy like Wright on one pitch.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Ready with another 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Now a swing by Davis and a ground ball out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Captain Dave Carter.
Next up from New York, Dave Carter. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Way outside. 1-2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 65, Nate Jones.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. you can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Down the first baseline. Gifford scoops it up and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Austin Lockhart enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Curtis Wiggins, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Brian Brummett will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Gifford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lockhart, 33 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they still lead it 3-2. Mike Christian, if a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Mike Christian.
Now batting, Jesus Batista. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. It's foul, strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiggins is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Clay Orozco.
Digging in, Clay Orozco. First offering on its way. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Lucas Duda will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-1. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Sinker, 3-2 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wiggins will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big one.
Well, you know what, Bueller, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the ninth. And there's ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Buccos jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jody Christian hangs win number 11 on his line. Tom Seaver pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Mike Christian closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Jody Christian got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Buccos past the Mets 3-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Tigers finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 2-1. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-2. The Cincinnati Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 6-5. Chris Tillman earned win number 7 this season as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 6-4. Josh Reddick had 3 hits in the contest, leading Boston to the win over the Rangers 5-4. The Kansas City Royals got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.